Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make this beautiful bucket bag. It's really easy to make and it's also a perfect gift to create and give to your loved ones this season. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. For this project you're going to need Carribean bead, about a pack of it, and then you're going to need a size 8 crystal, about 2 strands of it, and then you're going to need a 0.60mm fishing line and a cutter or a scissors. So first off, you're going to start by cutting the length of fishing line you can handle, and you're going to string 3 beads and you crisscross with the last one. It will give you something like this. You're going to place 2 beads and you crisscross with the last one, and on the other hand here I'm going to place 2 beads and I crisscross with the last one, just like this. So this is how your work will be looking. You remember why I placed my fishing line first on this hand was because this long bead was here. You see where this long bead falls? It's just like a zigzag kind of movement. So when you know that this long bead is in this side, the other side the long beads will be in this side, and then the other side the long beads. So you know your calculation. When you want to do this one, the long bead fell here, so you're going to work with this hand, and then you knew that the long bead fell on this hand, so you're going to work. So now without nobody telling you, you know that the long bead fell here, so you're going to work with this other fishing line. Now on this other hand I'm going to place 2 beads and I crisscross with the last one. So this is how the progression is going. And on this hand I'm going to place 2 beads and I crisscross with the last one. So you're going to continue this process and I'll meet you at the end. So when you get to this point, you're going to have about 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 holes. Now the 16th row, which is the last one, is going to be the closing hole. So now we're going to place our beads on this other fishing line, and then we're going to cross it with the last one. So your work is supposed to look like this. So now when we reach this point, we're going to start adding our crystal. So now on this fishing line you're going to take 1 crystal, place there, and you go to the next bead. You go to the next crystal and you pass through the next bead. So this process now is just about adding crystal and going through the next beads. Now we've reached the end of this cycle, as you can see. So now you're going to take this other fishing line and you're going to repeat the same process for this other side. So you do that till the end. So my fishing line is exhausted, but if it were not exhausted, I'm just going to pass my fishing line through this bead and through this bead, and then there will be a cross. One will come out from here and one will come out from here. But at this case I just have to weave in my fishing line, cut out my thread, and then start with a fresh fishing line. And this is where my fresh fishing line will come out from. So it's basically the same thing, you understand? It's basically the same thing if I didn't weave in the ends. So I'm done weaving in my ends, and then I'll start with another fishing line. So So this is a fresh fishing line. I'm just going to like place it in like this, and then I'll continue from where I stopped. Now we are done with row 1, and then we are moving on to row 2. So now for row 2, I'm just going to take 2 beads and I crisscross with the last one, and then I go through the next bead. So as the bead is here like this, on the other hand you're just going to place 2 beads and you're going to crisscross with the last one. You pass your fishing line through this next bead here like this, and you're going to take just 1 bead and you crisscross. Just like this, and then you're going to pass 2 beads and you crisscross with the last one. You pass your fishing line through these beads and you take just 1 bead and crisscross. So that's the sequence you're going to continue until you get to the ending here. So I'm going to meet you at the end. So when you get to this point here, you're going to pass through this bead here, then take just 1 bead and you crisscross. One fishing line must always get longer than the other one. So you pull tight, and then again we're going to begin adding the crystal. So I'm going to use this one that is longer. Place 1 bead, pass through the next bead, place 1 bead, pass through the next bead, place 1 bead, pass through the next bead. So you're going to do that until you get to the end. So I'm done with adding the crystal, and so far this is how it's looking. So you're going to repeat the entire thing we did in row 2, both the parts where we added the crystal and the Caribbean beads, like entirely everything we did in row 2. You're going to do it 2 more times and I'll meet you at the ending. So I've gotten to the 4th row, and so far this is how it's looking. So now we're going to start the base. That you are going to cover this whole part. So to do that, you're going to place 1 Caribbean bead on your left hand side, 1 crystal, and you cross with 1 Caribbean bead. So you pass your fishing line through these beads, the next bead here, and then you're going to repeat the process. 1 crystal and you cross with 1 bead. You go to the next bead, you take 1 crystal and you cross with this bead here. So that's basically what you're going to continue doing until you get to the ending here. When you get to this point, you drag tightly and then pass your fishing line through this crystal here, and then you tie, you make a knot so that everything here will pull together. So at this point, you're just going to weave in your fishing line and then you cut out the excess. So now we are done with the base, and now we're going to be making the handle. You're going to cut a long length of fishing line and then you pass it through one of the beads here, and then on 2 hands you place 1 Caribbean bead. Then you join the fishing line together like this. You place 5 beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After you've done that, you're going to separate the fishing line, and then you place 1 bead here and 1 bead here, right? And then you're going to count 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th one, you cross it on this one here. So this is how it's looking, and you're going to pass this same fishing line through the entire bead so that the hand will be strong. I doubled the fishing line. So when you get to this point here, you're just going to make a knot, tie them both together. I've already done a lot of pulling, so this hand is very strong. So tie them together twice, not so much so it won't show, and then you're just going to pass back this fishing line and you cut out. So the last thing you're going to do is to place this inner drawstring pouch to the back. In case you don't know how to make this drawstring pouch, you can check my tutorial right here on how to make a drawstring pouch for your bead bag or any type of bag you want to make. So we've come to the end of this tutorial, and I really hope you found this helpful. If you did, kindly give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend it to more people, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on more tutorials to come. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.